Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm back. I did a haul or a hunt video, about 3 of them. I went to my latest, on my local half-price books, and I saw somebody post something on Facebook the other day, and I went, wait a minute, I recognize that half-price books. They got more comics. Because I went to another one on Friday, and I stayed home all day Saturday, and he posted on Saturday that he found a whole bunch of books, and I said, I recognize that place. So, and I knew who it was, and I went up there on Monday night and found it. Not too bad. I got a stack here. I'll show you. But he always gets good books. This guy gets good books, and he sells them, and he gets nice books, and he gets them all at half price books. Like I said, I found a bunch stuff that he's never got, I think, and he's found a bunch that he showed me, just stacks and stacks of different books that he's found. He goes in there and he buys a lot, and then he sells them, and he does really good. But this is what I found. I went in, and when I was leaving, because I always push it to the limit. It was getting ready. It was time to go, and I said, hey, if I look through those books and find some, will he price them for me? And he goes, yeah. The little girl was like, yeah, he'll do it. And I found a bunch of them, and she said, hey, will you price these? It was like $8.58. He goes, oh, just mark them $1. You just got to get out of here. So that's okay. I got some really nice books. I got this one. I got Hawkeye #1 and #2 for $1. It was all in the same pack. So because I was expecting him to check them out and everything, and these are worth pretty good money. Because I was looking at them, I said I went through my hunt video. If you look, you'll see it. I come across these, and I knew the first ones. I said, oh, this is the first series. I remember because I missed out on it. I got a few of the later issues, but I missed out on it, and it was just shot up in price. I'm thinking, why is that shooting up in price so well? Matt Fraction is a good writer. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll pick it up, and when I get a chance. But I never got like the first few issues. But so I got that for $1, so 50 cents each. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Wow. So let me see. I'm gonna do a flip through of these, but I'm gonna take them out. I got my trusty bags and boards and everything. I bought like 200 of them because I wanted to get them, and they're in nice condition, and backs and everything like that. So I thought these were nice. I got to keep them in good condition. See, I know just the slightest bend or tear will ruin them. But that's like the artwork on the inside of the first page. He did that in the movie. So this is like the artwork. It's not real clean. It's real rugged and rough looking and everything like that. But sometimes the artwork will like fit the story. Everything. It works a lot real good with Daredevil as well. But it'll fit the story. So I'm gonna look and see. I'll read through it and see more artwork and everything. But I'd like to do a flip through of it. And that's that one. And here's #2. Still in pretty good condition. No dents or tears. Everything. I just got to be careful with them with my fingers. Maybe I should start getting a pair of rubber gloves when I do flip throughs and stuff like that, especially when the books are nice and new like this, and I know they're worth money. I have to be really careful with these. Some of the ones I'm not really worried about if I just get it because I like it. But if I get it and it's worth something, I have to be very careful with it, I know. So here's some other pictures. The artwork. See, the artist's name is Hollingsworth, I think. Let's see. David Aja is the cover. But the artist's name is David Aja. Or Aja. With Matt Fraction doing the writing. So I always wait until I do the video before I put them in the bags and boards, because I got to remember what I paid for these, because I got to put them in just for finance purposes and everything like that, to keep track of stuff spinning up, depending on if I want to sell it and everything like that. I got to keep track for all that different stuff, I love the Shaolin Cowboy. This is #3. And here's #4. And these are in really good condition. And I was like, when I saw it, I said, let me pick this up, because I had one set of them. And when I saw these, I said, I'm going to get these. But here's #3. Here's the cover. Here's the back. Just the guy, Jeff Darrow, just the artwork, the detail. Let me see, find something in here. It is pretty violent, so I want to try to show just what I can show. Be careful what I show. Yeah, here's the detail. Everything is like all this down here. He draws body after body after body. Just the detail is insane. It's like he makes George Perez proud. It's like, you got to be kidding me. All the detail that you put into these things. It's like, wow. So, it's the artwork. Everything. He's really good. That's number 3. And I think, here's number 4. He just comes across a big group of zombies or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. I can't remember exactly, but he was out in this field and he comes across. He's just really cool. It's a cool character too. Shaolin Cowboy, really cool. He's violent. Him taking them all out and everything. I remember when I was reading it, I started laughing. Like, for some reason, when I read, I watched that movie Shaun of the Dead. The first time I saw it, I think I might have mentioned it before. The first time I saw it, I was dying laughing. I'm like, it was so. It was kind of ridiculous. You're like, are you? Because he's hooking up all these weapons and everything like that. And he's going out and just shooting stuff. I'm like, it was kind of like a John Wick type thing before John Wick, and he was just blowing stuff up and trying to get. And I was like, you got to be. I'm not sure about blowing stuff up, but just shooting and taking out zombies after zombie and after zombie. I'm like, what in the world is going on? And I was cracking up. It just struck me funny, and I'm dying laughing and everything. But that's number 4. So I'm going to put that in my trusty Silver Age bags and boards too. And I found another one of these. I didn't know if I got it for my girlfriend, but she told me I did. So I'm like, I have to get an Ezekiel one. But I like these covers by Bill Sienkiewicz. I think they're Bill Sienkiewicz, but I'd like to get him to sign them. It's Bill Sienkiewicz. But you know, the artwork for Charlie Adler, really good. Just different stuff. The black and white artwork for Walking Dead and stuff. And here, like a video game or something, or not a video game, but a game that they have with the artwork on it. But I have to do a flip through of the book. I promised one of my subscribers and everything that I'd do a flip through of them, because he likes The Walking Dead, so, and my girlfriend loves it, so I'm going to do a flip through video of the first issues and stuff like that, so once I get a chance to do them. But I found these in the pile of another rack. If you see my hunt video, you'll see Black Panther. So I'm thinking, and they were rushing me to get out, so I had to go through them real quick, and I saw Black Panther, and I put it in my pile of books that I always put to the side. If you watch the video, you'll see that I got it over there. I said, I got to see if I want this, so I put them in a pile. But Black Panther Ascension 1 of 4. And I checked to see if they're worth anything, and some of them were worth something. So, but it didn't look too bad. Here's the back of it. But that might be a mark. That might be a bend right there. Like something, yeah, it's a tear or something got in it. That would cut down the price, but everything else looks good on it. But this is a different story. By writer priest, penciler Patrick Zircher. But this is stalking criminal prey through the labyrinthine concrete jungles of New York City. Narcotics officer Casper Cole confronts a proud ancient African tradition as the mantle of Wakanda's fearsome warrior king is thrust upon him. But can a cynical New York cop grow in wisdom, spirituality, and prowess enough to survive the gauntlet of ascension? Can Casper Cole ever truly become the Black Panther? So, I'm not sure what this is. to explain what they're talking about with Black Panther without him being T'Challa, but I don't know what that is, where they're going with the story, or something to see. I'm trying to find a page in here to show you, but there's ads all through this thing. Every page is an ad. I'm like, what in the world? You see, as soon as there's not a double page spread anywhere. There's an ad on every single page. You got art, then an ad, art, and then an ad. So it's not bad. I think that's the Falcons, Red Wing. I'm not sure what he's called. The artwork's not bad, but it seemed like it was a cool story. So when I saw it was a #1, I said, let me put it aside. But well, not a #1, but it's issue 59, and I paid $1 for all of these. These weren't in bags and boards. Remember, if you watch the Hunt video, you'll see they're all out with no bag and board on any of them, and I was surprised they're in as good a shape as they are. But here was Black Panther Black and White Chapter 2, Black and White Prologue, and you got these two, Black and White Prologue and Black and White Chapter 2. So the cover looked cool. So I grabbed it, and here's the back and the front. It didn't look too bad. I said, you know what, that looks interesting. So since it's issue 50 and it says prologue on it, grab it to see if it's any good. And it's going for a little bit of money, so I said, grab it. And I'm glad I did. Artwork's not bad. And this is by Priest as well. And it says Black and White, a crime novel. Prologue, 10 Men in the Garden of Good and Evil. Priest and Dan Fraga, storytellers. So this is like another Black Panther story. So looks kind of cool. Same thing with this one, an ad on every other page. But I'm not sure. I guess Black Panther has his own car. Cool. Looks interesting. It's a different one. This is different. 2 pages with no ad. So that's that one. And everything. Like I said, I want to do more flip throughs through them. Like I said, I just got back. I was at work and I just got out, and I went to the grocery store and got a few things and got some food for me and my girlfriend. And I wanted to get home. I wanted to knock out one of these videos just showing you what I picked up. So this is what I'm doing right now. Here's some artwork from this issue. So I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna go get something to eat. I got cleaned up already and I'm go to bed later on in a few hours. So I want to do a video for you guys and gals and kids and everything, whoever's watching, just to enjoy everything. I like going through these because these are cool. Like I said, when I watch videos, I want to see the comic book. I see the comic book, you show it to me, you have maybe a story and everything like that, but I want to see videos. Maybe I'll do like I do videos too where I just show the comic book. But then I said, you know what, I want to see the inside. So I start doing that, showing the inside. So whenever I see a video when somebody's flipping through the book and they show me the inside of the book, I love those. So that's what I want to do with more of these. That's why I do those flip through videos. I'm going to start another series of books where I go through, because AFTA Comics, AFTA Comics, he's good. He has a lot of old books. You got to check him out. He has a lot of Silver Age, and I think he might have some Golden Age, but he has Silver Age. Great books, man. He has like Spider-Man's and Fantastic Four #1s and stuff like that, and just a whole run of them. And he's got a great voice and everything. He could be like a radio commentator or something like that, or a sports commentator, or just if you were to read stories or do, documentaries. When you watch documentaries and you hear the guy's voice, he'd be good like that. It's almost like not a Bob Kane, but a Adam West voice and everything. But check him out. Tell him it's AFTA Comics, AFTA, but comics, and check him out and tell him Collector Dude sent you. But let me see. Black Panther 45, Enemy of the State 505. some of the artwork in this one. Got some cool stuff in there. So I'm not sure what's going on in here, but Q Haas and Little Joe. And the scary part, and then they headed for Washington, stuff like that. I'm not sure what's going on. Like I said, I like to read these and then see what's going on. And then read them to you guys, and everything, and see if you like it and stuff. Like some of the stuff I like to. I've come across a lot of Punisher Max books, and if those are good, I'll pick those up because they had like a whole bunch of them at this half price books that I go to and everything. And then there's another one I just went to tonight. I didn't find anything. I was like, I found some books that were kind of cool. I said, you know what? I really don't want to buy anything. I went in there and said, you know what? I really don't want to buy anything. I started putting stuff up. I said, you know what? I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to go in here. And I went through. I was like, leave. Just get out. I went through, looked at some law books and everything like that. My girlfriend likes law books and stuff like that. So I didn't see anything there. So I said, just go home. So I went and got some groceries and everything, a few things, and I went home. Now I'm doing a video. So here's a cool page. This is 2-page spread, but I'm not sure what's going on in there and who this scantily clad girl is, but she's fighting somebody. Kind of looks like a character from Image or something like that, but like Evangeline or something like that, I thought at first. If you remember that character. And so here's some more stuff, more pages, artwork. But that's that one. And see, I looked at this one. This one looked like it went for a little bit of money too. This is Black Panther number 38. I paid $1 for all of these. And this is Black Panther number 35. And really nice condition. It wasn't in the bag and board. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm surprised it didn't get beat up. And if they were, I'm trying to remember. Some of them were, but the bags were all old and they were sticking together. I'm like, what in the world? They got all moist and from the heat or something, like the humidity, and they were all sticky. And if you've seen old bags and boards, they start yellowing and everything, so they look really bad and they were sticking together. So I said, got to get rid of them. Here's some artwork. Let's see who the artist is. Jay Calafiore. He used to work, I think he worked with, he did Exo Manowar. He was good. I liked his artwork when he did that. But now he's doing some Black Panther. Black Panther. So, there's some more. It's different. And now, like I said, those two Hawkeye books, sitting on the floor, my legs falling asleep. I hate that. I'm gonna have to find me a really nice chair to do these videos on or something like that, so I don't have to sit on the floor. Everything, but it's comfortable, more for the most part. But then it starts getting where you're like, get a pillow. And then my pillow's sitting over there. I don't know why I thought I was gonna do this video real quick. Look at 19 minutes. So I like to show the books too. So if it goes a little bit long, hopefully I'll speed it up. But Iron Man number 184. This is one I got. I don't think it's going for a lot and everything, but I found one that is going for a lot in this run. So, and these are one of the ones the guy said, "Oh, just give them to him for $1. We got to get out of here. We got to close the store." So I kind of lucked out in getting these. But here's the artwork. And I don't know if this is Bob Layton or no. Luke McDonnell, and Denny O'Neil is the writer. Luke McDonnell is the artist. There's some artwork there. So I thought that was cool. I paid $1 for that one. I said I just got to make, for my records, I got to make sure I put it down. This is 183. I paid $1 for. I'll show you the artwork real quick. And this is part of the run where how did I forget his name? Rhodey puts on the armor for the first time, and that's one of the books I got for $1. I was like, hey, 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 cool. So, like I said, I don't think they're really worried about charging too much, but if you look at one of my first haul hunt videos, you see they got a box with just everything's marked up really high. One thing I wanted to do was get those Action Comics #1 with Superman holding the car and everything like that, the reprints from the loot box, loot crate, the loot crate. There was 2 of them. I bought one for $8 months ago at a Half Price Books, but then I found 2 of them in a row, really nice condition, $10 each. And I saw them CGC'd on mycomicshop.com. They were CGC'd and they were going for like $112. And the CGC price, I think the code or the condition was, I don't know if it was 9.8 or 8 point something, but I was like, wow, $10. And if I get them CGC'd, I could get that much money out of them, out of Loot Crate. And it's still in the, they were both still in the plastic wrap. If you go through the latest Half Price book hunt, for June, I can't remember, Half Price book hunt number 23, number 1, part 1, and you'll see that. And I was like, wow. So here's number 181, and here's the back, old video games, and inside art. And this is cool. Artwork. Some more art. But like I said, this would be cool to do a flip through of this one as well. See these older books and everything. When I saw them, I don't think they're all worth much, but it's just cool, like stuff like this. Look at this ad. Check that out. Look what it says. What's it say? The Ultimate 12-issue limited series begins this January. Don't miss it. That is so cool. You see that this ad for that awesome series is in this book. It's April 1984. That is so cool. You can see right there in indicia. I don't know if you can see it or not. If it'll focus to show you. Ah, come on. But that's just cool. That ad's in there for April 1984. I was still in school, high school. It's like, wow. And now this is the one I think that's worth the most. And it would have a mark on it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Invincible Iron Man, number 170. An Iron Man you've never seen before. I was like, what? Why do the ones, like my first, I got a whole run of Shogun Warriors, the big giant robots. The first one's all beat up. All the other ones are probably 8.0. The first one got spots on it and everything. I'm like, what? There you go. First page. Also, I told that After Comics guy on one of his latest videos that he was showing, like Fantastic Four, 36 through 45 or 46. He's got all the issues. And they're not in perfect condition, all of them, but some of them are in beautiful condition. And he shows you the cover, and then he has a story he talks about, like what was going on in the time back then. Amazing. When you're just looking at the book, like those actually exist. You can see him in his hand. He's flipping through the. I wish Marvel Comics would do that. Get a YouTube channel and go through their archives and just show you the actual comic book. And you can see if they have. I wonder if they kept them all in really great condition, away from light and everything like that. They probably got an awesome collection. And But I was like, it's really cool to see that when he flips through those books. He flipped through some of them that are really nice. Well, mostly he just shows you the covers and everything. And I told him, I said, you know what? I found a whole bunch of books at half price books, and I'm going to do a video series of just showing the inside of the books and everything. He says, I'm looking forward to that. So that's that one. And I'm going to do another series of all my #1 issues. I talked about it before. If I can, I got them stacked over here. I'm trying to figure out what to call it. The Ones Have It, or #1, whatever, I don't know, or Fabulous First, or something like that, a series. And I'm going to go through each #1 book that I have and maybe read it or do a flip through or something like that, do some voices, something like that, just every #1 issue. But and I got at least 500 of them over there. I'm like, but it'll be a cool series. It'll add more to my channel, and it'll be something different. So look forward to that. I'm going to be starting that pretty soon. Here's number 167, Iron Man. That guy, he looks sane. Yeah. So, nice bright colors though. Really cool, huh? In the back. I never got any of these. I never got certain stuff like that. I might have had Legos. I can't remember exactly. But I don't remember ever getting that. It's the inside artwork. Nice bright colors. Nice pages. And everything. So, some more artwork. Nice clean art. Okay. And here's, I got Iron Man number 166. And I'm not gonna flip through them anymore because I'm at 27 minutes. I'll go through them and I'll try to make this only 30 minutes and be done. So if you want to see more of them, like I said, I'm gonna go through more of my older books. Like I said, some of the older stuff. I'm gonna do a video series of just the old, what is this, Bronze Age or something like that? So I'm gonna go through that, and I'll do a Bronze Age video series and just show you every single one of them. I got at half price books. And I'm gonna flip through every single one. I'm gonna do one video at a time. 165 and maybe 20 minutes or something like that to get through the book and read it and stuff. Well, here's 165. And I found this, I thought this was funny. Beavis and Butthead number 19. As soon as I saw it, I said, get it. It was in a sticky old bag and all beat up, but the comic book is in a good condition. It's amazing. These are worth a lot of money. As soon as I see them, I grab them. And these, I thought this was cool. And I tried to find more, but I didn't see them. But Midnighter number 5. Whose signature is that? I think it's the name in the middle, Chris Sprouse. It looks close, doesn't it? So I said, you find a lot of signed books at half price books, you'd be surprised, and they don't mark them any higher. But that's that. You pay for that on Midtown Comics, you're paying 12 to 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks or more, depending on who they are. But here's number 2. I saw number 1. I don't think it had a signature on it because I would have noticed it. As soon as I saw this, I said, yep, you sign it in silver. Right there. I just thought it was cool. I have a box, a short box of all my signed books. So I'm going to put that in there I'm going to seal it shut and everything like that, and I'll do it. This is a signature that I thought was very cool. And I love this guy. Look at this. Who did the cover of that? You recognize the artwork? Sienkiewicz. Look. Whose signature is that? I was like, you got to be kidding me. I said, is that a signature on there? I said, I wonder if that's part of the artwork. You know what? Maybe it might be part of the artwork. But I was like, wow. Let me pull that out. I'll look at it and see, because if I see an indentation, it might be. I can't. You know what? I think it's part of the artwork, because I was thinking it was a signature. I might have said that on the video. I think it's part of the artwork, because that almost looked like a signature. I was like, wow, that's cool. To get his signature, because I don't know what he looks like or anything. But this is a cool book. This is Marvel Masterpieces. It's like, here's the first page, and it's just just paintings. Look at that. So you see that Silver Surfer? And here's U.S. Agent in Phoenix. I thought that was really cool. Deathlock and Terrax. But that's all I'll show you right now. But and here's two more. Spider-Woman and Absorbing Man. But this will be a good book to do a flip through for. So, but I thought that was a signed book, but not. I got excited too early. I was like, well, that is cool, because I would love to get his signature. These are cool from around here. Indian scorecard books. I'm not sure what they're worth, but I thought those were cool. They're like little comic books, but they have a lot of information there about the players and stuff like that. They were both in the same bag, so I paid $1 for both of them, 50 cents each. And I saw this one, and I was like, that's an issue #1. Look at this. Rat Queens. This book is going for a lot of money. And it was in good condition. The edges and everything. The edges were really nice. And it didn't have any spots on it. No tears, no bends or anything. This is worth a lot of money. I was like, wow. Some of the stuff I'm going to keep. Some of it I'm going to sell. But stuff like this, if I were to get another copy, easily prize. Rat Queens #1 for a prize. If I find another one, I found 2 tonight. I didn't buy anything for. 2 of them were the Image First books. And sometimes those Image First books go for a little bit of money. But that's a #1. I think it was going like $46. But CG Seed, it was like over $200 for this. But that's half price book on mycomicshop.com. It could be more on eBay, Amazon, or less. It just depends on what somebody's going to try to sell it for, or what the market said it's worth. I'm not sure if they're in one of those price books or price guides or not. This I thought was funny because I love the story and everything. I still have to finish it. I hate Fairyland #1. As soon as I saw this, I grab it. If you've never seen, let me show you. If you've never seen the inside artwork for this, it's hilarious. She is so upset because she's been in this world she's like a little kid, but she's like 45 or something like that. She's been in this world since she's been 6 or 7 years old, and she wants out. And since she can't get out, she's gotten real bitter. And you see, she kills everything. You're laughing, but you're like, this little girl. But then you realize she's 40-something years old and she wants out. You can understand. And they're sending everybody to, I think I talked about it before, they're sending people and all these people to go get her, these big barbarians and these witches and everything, and she kicks their butts, and it is funny. But okay, this is another series that I love to get. I got all of them. I'll show you them real quick. Scooby-Doo. I talked about it before in one of my videos. The girl gave me every single one of them. They're worth a lot of money, the early issues. I'm not sure if these are right now because these are newer ones, but I got them all. I think I'm missing 15 through 20 or something like that, but I got this one. This is 36. That's the last one. This is 35. 34. 33. Great story. If you haven't gotten this, check this out. 32 and 31. But I still have, I read the first few issues and I thought it was great from that, but I got to read it again so I see just how great it is, because I thought it was cool because it was realistic. There was no fake monsters, no, oh, you darn kids, you just mind your own business, you blasted kids. No, these are real monsters. So it's kind of like something happened like Walking Dead. That's what happened here. They changed the monsters and stuff. This was cool. I always look for free comic book day. This was a real #0. Out of the bag and everything like that. I was like, really good condition, so this will be a giveaway. Batman number 424 or 425. Thought that was cool. Nice condition. Some of the older ones I'm going to keep. Some of them I'm going to just move and everything. I don't want to keep them. As soon as I saw Venom with Iron Man, I said, grab it. It's just going for good money too. 302 with Venom in there. And Venom is in this like crazy. Almost every single square. Now it's got 34 minutes, but this was in good condition too. And it was a lot of Iron Man. Check out the haul video or the hunt video. Here's the first page. And it's drawn by Kevin Hopgood, and Len Kaminsky is doing the writer. and Steve Mitchell is the inker. With almost every single page, almost every single page was Venom in it. And I'm just gonna flip the pages and show you. There was like almost every single square. I was like, are you kidding me? He's through this whole thing, and he's coming after Tony because he thinks Tony's a bad guy, and he goes, we protect the innocent. He goes, what the heck are you talking about? I'm a good guy. He goes, and then he fought him some more and everything like that. And he goes, you know what? Venom will leave you alone, right? Basically, like, Venom will leave you alone right now, because Tony got through his Iron Man armor. He said, but we're gonna be watching you. We'll be watching. So I don't want to show you everything, but maybe I'll do a flip through of that. Like I said, all the books that I give away and stuff like that, I want to do flip throughs for. And this one is the last one. World's Finest Comics, starring Superman and Batman. Shadow of the Executioner. That's a cool cover. So I'm gonna get this done. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna do this. Doing videos makes you hungry. And look at this. That's a cool. I remember that toy. And they got comic books too, if you've never seen them. Here's the first page. That's kind of cool. Here's some more artwork. Oh, I remember the remember the cartoons when they came out. Saturday morning. I used to love to get up and watch the cartoons. There's some more artwork in there. But it looks like a cool book. I'll just check that out. But thank you very much for watching, guys and gals and kids and everybody, whoever watches this and everything. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff. Like I said, all my #1 issues, I'm going to go through. I'm going to start a series of just showing #1s, flipping through and reading them and doing sound effects and everything like that. If you like that, go to some of my other videos that I do my voices on. Tell me what you think. I got to practice with them. I wish I had some type of way where I could edit, because I was reading through one of the books and I kept messing up, so I stopped. I was like, oh, I got to keep messing it up, so I stopped. But I want to finish it because it'll be a good story. And with sound effects and doing the different voices. But I don't have edit machines and everything like that, so I can go in and rewind it and do it again. But I just do it on the fly. And if I feel like I'm going to mess up, I pause it. But I'm going to do more of those. And just all my old books that I've been finding at Half Price Books as well. I'm going to do a flip through, like when I do flip throughs and go through all the books at Half Price Books. I'm going to do that with my own collection, so you can see everything that I have. And pretty soon I'll let you know, like, a lot of stuff I'm going to be selling. I got to figure out where I can sell it, where the best place to sell it, and how to get it shipped. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. Collector Dude is out, and I'm going to go get something to eat, everything. And you have a good night. I'm going to do some more videos as I can and everything. But thank you for watching. Thank you for your support and everything. And hopefully I'll have another contest coming up pretty soon, a pop contest or something going on with 400. We'll see. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. Collector Dude is out.